There's the new cover. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. Brady was on the cover of Madden in 2018, Patrick Mahomes in 2020. Now they're on it together. First time there have been two on it since Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald. And there's Aaron Rodgers. When the reigning MVP isn't on the cover of the MVP edition of Madden. And look, it's more complicated than that because, frankly, they may have approached Aaron Rodgers and he may have said, I want X million. And Brady and Mahomes said yes when Rodgers said, no, we don't know. But there's a reason why Peyton Manning was never on the cover of Madden. I think the reason is they never wanted to give him the big man move. All right, Big Cat, you got a trivia question for me. The draft today, the all-time best Madden covers. For the first pick, I'll try to answer the question, and I'll probably get it wrong.
Okay. EA Sports approached two people to headline their football game franchise before they signed John Madden. The first was Joe Montana. The second was...
The second was, I don't know.
I'll give you a hint.
I remember they had Joe Montana football with the Sega Genesis. I remember that.
Former Vikings QB turned head coach.
Former Vikings
that probably
QB
gives it away.
Head coach. Vikings quarterback turned head coach. What Vikings quarterback became a head coach?
Okay, the
Tarkenton was never
answer?
a head coach. Go ahead. I yield.
Joe Cap.
Who?
Joe Cap.
Joe Cap.
Montana
Cap.
had an endorsement with Atari, and Cap demanded royalties.
Joe Cap football? Oh, God.
That wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't have been around for 30
All right, I'm
plus
pulling up
years.
my list
Joe
right
Cap
now. This
football
is
would
going
not
to be
have
a
worked. All right,
domination
go
by
ahead.
me, as always.
Go ahead.
Number one's easy for me. Well, wait. Are we doing only players?
All-time best Madden covers.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go.
All-time best
You know what?
Madden
My number
covers.
one is still the same, the Michael Vick cover. Michael Vick was so electric in Madden. He was the most electric player in Madden. That cover, that arrival, that is my favorite Madden. There it is. That's the universal, like everyone will say, yes, good pick, Big Cat. Way to go.
But that's the ultimate example of a curse. He broke his leg in the preseason against the Ravens that year, right after the game came out.
Guess what people
Broken
remember
leg.
a lot more? How awesome he was to be in that game.
All right, I'll go with the original. The original John Madden football. Before they put years to it, they didn't know what it was going to be. I remember seeing it on the shelf at the store. Back when they used to have stores that had shelves with video games on them. There he is, John Madden football. Because let me just give you the little... I spent years trying to find a football video game that would actually be fun to play. I have suffered through some crap football games. Whether it's the Atari football, which wasn't football, it was like some sort of Space Invaders, and the Intellivision football where you had to program the plays and the center and the nose tackle didn't move. I have spent years playing horrible football games. John Madden, by virtue of the fact that EA Sports bought out the 2K5 license, because that would have probably been a better game over the long haul, but at least John Madden football evolved into something that is fun to play and realistic. So that started it all. That's the one that's my first choice.
Good job, Mike. Way to go. Did you buy that? How'd you get to the store to buy that? On your dinosaur? All right. I'm going to go with my next pick. This one's easy. This is maybe the most iconic for all the wrong reasons, the Peyton Hillis cover. It's still like the best. I think about it so often. He scored, after this cover in the NFL, he had 6 total touchdowns for the rest of his career. 6. He was Peyton Hillis. I can't believe he made a cover. It's everyone, like if you ever want to say, hey kid, you can be anything, point to Peyton Hillis being on the Madden cover. It's incredible.
He had one good year, and he wanted to get paid, and he never could get paid, and it drove him nuts. And I remember there was a game he didn't play because he had like a sore throat, and Alex Mack played with appendicitis, and that kind of encapsulates the Peyton Hillis experience in the NFL. All right, I'll go Madden 09, Brett Favre in the Packers uniform, considering that in 2008 he unretired and played for the Jets that year. That, to me, is he was no longer a Packer. He was a Jet that year. He'd be a Viking in 09. I'll never forget that. And that was really kind of that kind of big time franchise Hall of Fame quarterback on the cover of Madden. And also it's well documented how aggressively John Madden loved him some Brett Favre, so I guess it was fitting.
All right, my last pick. All right, so I have my last pick real quick is Ray Lewis. It's Ray Lewis because it's the birth of the hit stick, which was awesome. First defensive player on the cover. Also, look how ferocious he is. Also, Mike, I got an extra choice pick. Actually, you do your last pick, and then I'll do the fourth pick. I dominated.
I got Brady 2018 with the primal scream. I love any example of Brady with his primal scream. There he is, primal scream. I like it. Go ahead.
I dominated this draft. I have a special edition, the blogger edition. Let's see it. Look at that. Look at that. They should make this game.
How old were you? My God, how old were you? How old was I?
What do you mean? The full picture, it's one of the iconic pictures I took. It's probably about 4 or 5 years ago. So fat in this huge shirt. I don't know if you have the full picture, if you can pull that up, but it's an iconic fat picture of mine.
We gotta go.
But we need this. We need this where you can just criticize players.
We're on.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.